Hi everyone, how are you doing? I hope all is well. Happy almost June. I can't believe we are already in the mid-year. I'm really happy to have you here. My name is MJ. Welcome to my Creative Intuition Tarot. So this will be a June 2022 general reading for your sign. And as always, please listen to your intuition and take the messages as they resonate, as they feel relevant for you, okay? If you interpret the messages or the cards in a different way than I do, that's absolutely fine, okay? As long as the messages make sense to you because you know your situation best at all times, okay? A few words about the spread that you are going to see in the center. That will be you, because you are in the center of our attention in this reading. This is your predominant energy in the month of June, a major theme, okay? The surrounding cards that you will see around that central card will represent the associated energies. Those may be events, people. Then cards on the right from the spread will be from the bottom of the deck, and on the left from the top of the deck, and they will adapt to your story that you will see in the central spread, but may also represent a separate additional events and messages, okay? And with that said, if you like the way I read cards, or if you just, I hope you do, and if you also spend good time here, I am warmly inviting you to subscribe, leave a like, a comment. I always say that it's a huge creative and spiritual pleasure to be doing those readings for you, and I hope that you enjoy them as much as I do, okay? So with all that said, let's get to your messages for June 2022. Enjoy. Hey Cancer, welcome to your June messages. Let's get to it. We have 14 cards on the table for you. 6 of them are major arcana, so almost half. That is very powerful. They never show up to speak of ordinary stuff. They always highlight extraordinary events and happenings in our life, okay? So we will dive into the details in a second. In the center, we have Destiny with the Wheel of Fortune, the first major arcana we start with. And you know, Cancer, as the wheel turns, it brings changes. It brings completions and new beginnings because it's number 10, right? There's a lucky turn of the wheel that initiates a major destined event for you in June. That's what I'm picking up. The wheel says everything has its time and place, right? And as the gears of destiny that you see in the card are constantly working, they are turning, they are like a clockwork mechanism, almost hidden and running in the background. That's how destiny works. So as I said, some kind of lucky turn of the wheel that initiates a major destined event, and this can be anything, okay? This is limitless, really. This can be anything. As many people hear this and resonate with the message, as many things that it can be, okay? But you have major transformations and breakthroughs in June, Cancer, because you have the wheel, but you also have the Death card here crowning the spread. You have the Judgment, and also you have the Tower, okay? Very intense, transformative, and also liberating energy of the sign of Scorpio, so your fellow water sign, right? You have the Sun right here, which is another rebirth, healing and new life card. And there's also recovered freedom and regained control of your life, of whatever situation, with the Devil and the Tower, because that is stagnation, captivity, toxic attachments, and this is liberation, right? So as the wheel turns, as I said, it's igniting your transformation, okay? You emerge victoriously like that phoenix, straight from the fire with the Death card. It's a strong, very vibrant, very sexy and fiery feminine energy that is overfilling you regardless of your gender, and it emanates from you, okay? Because you have the Queen of Wands, so very fiery energy for both of those cards, right? The Queen of Wands is not gender specific. It represents your energy, which is in tune and aligned with your feminine, that fiery, as I said, creative and loving, nurturing side, okay? This energy is all about love, self-acceptance. This is good and happy vibes that pull people towards you. So you radiate happiness, you vibrate happiness, you feel sensual, passionate, and positively stimulated. Again, this can be for whatever reason. Fire can symbolize healing. It's a very cleansing energy. It can represent creation, creativity, that sexual energy, okay? Feeling good physically. So it can be anything, similarly to what I said about the wheel, right? And now this row here, from the left to the right, again, as the wheel turns, okay, it changes the way you communicate. That's what I feel. That includes communication with others, but primarily I feel with yourself, okay, with the divine, but also with your intuition, your inner knowing. It's like your headspace is being transformed, okay, as part of that huge transformation with the death card. It's like your headspace is transforming, and from being a source of worry, anxiety, and some kind of sense of hopelessness with the Nine of Swords, it transforms into a tool for self-mastery, for some kind of higher knowing, okay? I hope that makes sense. But with the Eight of Wands right here, this card also speaks of communication, and this communication right here, this is undisturbed. It's intense. There are no obstacles. This is things gaining momentum, happening quickly. It's intense. I think I said that already. So for some of you, this may be how you actually communicate with the outside world, but primarily, as I said, it's about that divine, creative, intuitive downloads, hints, insights that you are receiving, okay? For some, this is about like innate instinctual knowledge. So let's say in the Nine of Swords, you may have been worrying how you are going to manage in some specific situation. For example, a new job, or you were becoming a parent and you were worried about it, anxious. But when it happens and it comes, you know exactly what to do and how to take care of this thing because it's within your natural abilities. With the Eight of Wands, there may be travel for some of you as well. But I'm not picking up on this that much. It's more about the wheel turning, that we often think that nothing is happening in our life, but the wheel is constantly turning, and with the Eight of Wands, things gain momentum, things start to happen quicker and they are more intense. You start to really see those changes, and maybe for some of you, you almost feel like on a wheel of change and maybe becoming too intense with all that fire here. But you have been waiting for it, you wanted it, and you manifested it. So don't complain, just buckle up, and let it take you on a happy journey, okay? Moving to the right, there is a very strong presence of the Pentacles energy here, okay? We have 4 cards with the Pentacles energy. So for many of you, you made or you are making some wise financial choices, and you are moving your life towards financial gain, stability, security, abundance, okay? Because you have the Two of Pentacles, which is weighing options, making a decision, where am I investing myself? My time, my resources, money, energy, skills, etc. And slowly and diligently moving there with the Prince, so the Knight of Pentacles. And then you have 9 to the 10 of coins, which points us to gain and wealth. Okay, so that's why I said those wise financial decisions. The Pentacles represent things that are manifesting in your life. They become tangible, palpable. So it's not limited to money, but for some of you feel strongly related to money and career. This may be home, family sphere, also physical place that you live. It may be about your health, physicality, your body, okay? Again, it's about things that are tangible. It may even be about a relationship that manifests in your life, or, based on the decision you make, it gets stronger. There may be engagement because we have the Ace of Pentacles. It may be about getting engaged, creating a family home together with the 10 of Pentacles, okay? But we have the Judgment and the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles in this deck point out specifically to change. And Judgment is also a card of change and rebirth. So we have that death, rebirth, again, changes, transformations, making choices, making a judgment call, okay? It's like there's a divine calling that you hear and you act upon it. You make that choice, that decision. It may be the energy of the recent past for some of you. You may have already made that choice, that decision. But whatever area of your life is in your focus now, you choose to move forward, to grow, expand, okay? With that energy of this reliable Prince, so the Knight of Pentacles. Your progress may be a bit slow in your perception, but it is diligent and it is focused, it is attentive. And it's important that you realize and remember that it's not that much about the destination. The journey is the key. as you learn and gather experience. And I said we sometimes feel that the wheel is turning very slowly, right? But it's not bad. The diligent effort forward is oftentimes better, okay? So you weigh your options, as I said, or you are doing this in June with the Two of Coins, and you choose where you are going to, I think I said that already as well, invest yourself and your resources of whatever kind, okay? You know, or it is a reminder for you that change is constant, and it requires us to be flexible, to be able to adjust. That's why the Two of Pentacles is often called learning the dance of change, okay? Because changes happen all the time, because the wheel of fortune keeps turning, right? So your determination is leading you to a breakthrough and to the liberation that is represented by that intensive Tower card. You initiate that change, and really I feel you are the change, okay? When the restrictions represented by the Tower, and often self-imposed restrictions and limitations, but it can also be like financial limitation for some, but they collapse and you move towards 9 to the 10 of Pentacles, abundance, resourcefulness, independence. Maybe some of you move into an authority or some kind of a power role. It may be business ownership, self-employment for some. But this is safe, certain, reliable. This is long-term. You are building your legacy, safety for yourself and others, okay? It's like you're growing with the Prince of Pentacles, almost you're growing into that position of the provider, perhaps, for family, but it can also be like a provider for a business, someone who owns a business and takes care of it and helps it grow, okay? So take it as it resonates. And last but not least, the cards to the left, we have the happiest card in the tarot deck, which is the Sun, accompanied by the Miracle card, which is the Ace of Pentacles, okay? Truly new life is manifesting for you, Cancer, okay? The Sun materializes itself. I said the coin's energy is about things manifesting, being tangible, palpable. So the Sun, the happiest card in the tarot deck, is materializing itself for you, and it impacts and transforms your life really on all levels. Okay, your mind, body, soul, your finances, happiness, creativity, you name it. And this is really just the beginning, because the Ace of Pentacles is a seed for you to plant and tend to it, okay? It will grow an abundant crop that will secure you long term, the 10 of Coins also, but you need to be able to recognize this opportunity, this miracle, because miracles take many forms, Cancer. So be open, be receptive, be grateful for what you have, and count your blessings daily, okay? Because as the wheel turns, it's not only about changes, but your blessings come to you daily as well. The more you recognize them, the more they grow and the bigger they manifest, okay? If you will not recognize them, the universe will not keep giving them to you. Now with the Devil here, it reminds you to let go of the need to control everything, okay? It's okay not to know the answer or have everything figured out right now in advance, okay? Remember, it's not that much about the destination, what I said about the Knight of Coins, but it's about the journey primarily. And as you move, you will be making more choices, more decisions. New options will show up, will manifest for you, and you will be adjusting yourself and your direction accordingly and up to your needs and desires, okay? And the result that you perhaps want today may become completely irrelevant as your journey continues. So be mindful of that and don't try to control. Let destiny do its job, okay? Now with the Sun and Ace of Pentacles, for some of you, it may bring birth of a baby, it may be pregnancy, or it may be engagement, okay? And I'll leave it there when it comes to the tarot. I hope that you enjoyed your messages. I hope they made sense. And we will close your reading off with the Inner Star Oracle. We will read the message from the guidebook for you, Cancer. If you enjoyed the reading, leave a like, a comment, hit the subscribe button. I really love doing those readings for you. And I hope you had fun. Let's see what we have for you. Surrender control. Seriously, I mean, I cannot make this up. Let's read. Surrender control. Life is always moving, shifting and changing. What you try to control is destined to slip out of your grip at some point. Why are you trying to hold on so tightly? If something is meant to be, it will be. Let it be free while knowing its presence is meaningful and real. Nothing is yours to own or control. Simply enjoy the time it is in your life. If people do move on, a situation ends, or you encounter a loss of some kind, express gratitude for the experience and let it go with grace. And your affirmation says, I surrender to the divine with the knowledge that in doing so, I will have in my life all that is meant for me. Take care of yourself, Cancer. Have fun, and I will see you soon. Bye.